quite go their way. But for the most part, it was a run fest. Alex Davis in particular scored a double century that game. He's just added 4 more now as he... An interesting finish to the match. Davis drives that down the ground. That will be 4. That's a nice shot from Alex Davis, straight down the ground.
Paved his way into the county championship team. This is down the pitch and almost a good catch by Tom Banton, who flung himself to his left.
This next one, Davis hits in the air, but it's just about evades Leach at mid-wicket. In fact, it's going to go through. It will just about make it to the boundary for 4. Colleague Jack Leach, I don't know what they are.
Leach is in a bowl reverse sweep and brings it off, does Dan Mosley. Brings it 4 runs down to 3rd man.
They might say, well, that's a position where we can really push it.
Kookaburra ball, remember, that's a bouncer from Aldridge, slow bouncer, which Dan Mosley's picked up very nicely.
I'm not going to see it on the replay. This next one is swept by Davis, gets a bottom edge on it, just enough to send it running down to fine leg. It's Davis in, and oh, he's bowled him. There's ball from Jack Leach, has bowled him, he's went back, and the ball's gone right through him. His bat went up as if towards mid-wicket. Dan this season
drives that. That's a lovely shot. That's what he has got in his locker. It's not. Is it going to go all the way?
Just.
Yes, yeah. It just about goes over the rope. And he moves on to 21. So Aldridge comes into bowl. And Mosley hits that off his toes, and that's going to be consecutive boundaries. A little over pitch by Aldridge, but a lovely shot from Mosley. He's on to 25. That one is sure. Oh, it's a top edge from Mosley, which has gone over the wicketkeeper's head. And down for 4.
He has one slip in place. He's in and bowls, and Mosley comes down the wicket and drives this one away through extra cover and picks up 4 runs. So here's Leach. That's full toss is stumped, and that's the end of Mosley. It was a full delivery, and Mosley went down the wicket, missed it completely. Leach in again. Bowls, and he's bowled. Bowled. Ray goes for the sweep, misses it, and loses his off stump. As much.
Aldridge in bowls to Burgess, who drives away through the offside. 4 runs, nice shot. The field was in. 1 ball remaining in the day, less 2 for the change of innings. Aldridge bowls, and 4 more from Burgess. Not very good bowling that from Casey Aldridge. It was a nice juicy half volley on off stump. As Aldridge is into Burgess, who drives over the top of Tom Abel at backward point for 4 runs.
I think they'll call it a day anyway. Leach starts a new over. Hannon Dolby goes for the sweep. He's caught behind. Gets an edge, and it goes through to James Rue, who at the second chance.
A little on the low side as Leach comes into bowl, and he's hit that high in the air. Well, that's going to go all the way for 6. Which leads to a few. Is it the last ball of the innings? Probably not now, I would think. As Burgess makes room, and well, it is the last ball of the innings because he's been caught, and Jack Leach has a fifer. He just can't quite believe it, Michael Burgess. He's just standing there leaning on his bat. Anyway, Hannon Dolby comes into bowl to Umeed, who takes a little step forward. He's hammered that through the offside, so both batters have avoided a pair, and Andrew Umeed's played a lovely shot there for 4. Into bowl, and Umeed drives that. That's going to be 4 runs, so taking 9 off the first over.
Into Kola Cadmore, turns this away through the onside for 4 runs. Very nice shot.
Who hits that out to the offside. It was a little bit short and wide, and Umeed's taken full advantage, and it will just about reach the ropes despite the efforts of Hamza Sheikh.
As I was saying about solid opening batsmen. Oh look, there's 3 ducks going, 3 mallards going across the ground. This is cut by Kola Cadmore. That'll be 4 runs. Nice shot, back cut. Just waited for that from Hannon Dolby. Opened a face on it. Didn't try and hit it too hard, just guided it. Hannon Dolby to Kola Cadmore, who cuts. Oh, in fact, he doesn't cut. He drives off the back foot. Beautiful shot. Through the covers for 4 runs.
With the cold weather.
Rushworth bowls, and that's clipped in the air over square leg for another 6 for Andrew Umeed. Well, he's keeping the game alive. And he's on to 30.
When he was talking to the coach, I asked the question, but still not sure whether he's got a problem. This one is in the air and is taken by Hamza Sheikh out at deep mid-wicket. Umid pulls it. This raid is in, and that's beautifully played away through the covers, and that may just have the legs to make the boundary. It does. A despairing dive, and the run rate is now up to exactly 7, as this one is beautifully played away through extra cover. That's running away from Dolby, who will go and do the fielding, fetching it back.
Barnard comes into bowl to Umid. He does go for the big shot there. He's got enough on that, has he? There's a fielder looking at it, and it bounces over his head and goes for 4. He didn't quite get hold of it then. Andrew Umid, similar to the shot. Play some shots. Barnard into bowl to him. That one he's clipped. This time he will perish. Will he? Yes, well played. Ollie Dolby, who just hopped and stayed inside the rope. That one is played through mid-wicket and evades the attempt to stop it at mid-wicket. It's 4 runs for Tom Abel, so...
Left-hand bottom corner.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
This one is cut, a late cut. Lovely shot from Abel. Runs away down to third man for 4. Closer in for Abel. As Abel drives, and drives beautifully away through extra cover. It's overpitched and got really what it deserved, that one. Placed beautifully between extra cover.
Bowles Lambie, short outside leg stump. He's managed to find a gap on the leg side. He's swiveled round and placed that between backward point. There is no leg slips, but the one place on the leg side where there isn't a fielder. Michael Ray comes into bowl. And that shortness pull is in the air, and it's over the head of the fielder at long leg for 6 from Lammonby. Michael Ray comes into bowl. And it's hit in the air, and he's fallen into the trap. Jacob Bethel takes the easy catch.
Wouldn't need too many to go too high, as this one is played away in through the mid-wicket area and beats the dive of Sheikh. Just avoids the hover cover, so pulled away nicely by Banton through mid-wicket. Banton drives, beautiful shot by Tom Banton away through extra cover. Bethel's there, but just watches it. In he comes to bowl to Banton, and this one is caught behind, trying to pull. He gets the top edge through to the keeper, and Warwickshire have got their 4th wicket. Ray gets his 3rd with a short delivery.
Even tried to come back on. Bethel gives out a bit of air. It's hoiked away into the leg side by Rue. There's no one on the boundary there, so that's 4 runs.
Around the wicket to Rue, who drives nicely away through the offside with an open face. It will be pulled in by Dan Mosley. No, it's not. Gallant effort, flinging himself to save a couple of runs. Here he comes, arms by his side as usual. This is driven, this off a thick edge, in fact, down to third man for 4 more runs, I think. Yep, there's no one down there. Hannon Dolby in bowls, and driven by Rue. It's his 3rd consecutive boundary. A handsome off drive away through the covers. Hannon Dolby to Rue, drives straight this time, and that's 4 more runs. And that's what, 4 consecutive boundaries to James Rue. Last ball of the Hannon Dolby over, in bowls to Rue, who drives that away through. That's 5 successive boundaries to James Rue.
I've got a 4th wicket. They need 2 more to get a point. That's hoiked away on the leg side, all on the ground for 4 runs for James Rue. He's made a pretty brisk 29 here. If we assume Surrey are going to win it, that's a reverse sweep from James Rue, and it's a very effective one. He gets 4 more runs.
As Yates is in and bowls to Rue, who gets an outside edge down to third man for 4 runs and moves on to 37 from 20 deliveries.
Second slip would have been in play there. There's 1 slip.
So 4 close catches as this is swung away by James Rue for 6 into the Hollies stand. Yates bowls, and this is swung away again by Rue, and that will be 6 more, I fancy. And that will be James Rue's 50. To Rue, who lost this away down the ground, and that will be 4.